So I just want to have a quick look at this Ace Jack 3 Rainbow board. Out position in a 3-bet pot small blind against button. The reason that we're really interested in this board is that if we look at our strategy on the flop, we are basically betting our full range. Well, we are betting our full range, and we are betting very frequently for half pot sizing. This is going to be typical of ace high boards out of position in 3-bet pots. You'll find some checks on connected boards, something like an ace 8-7, but these heavier boards with a Broadway card and not very connected, you can just bet your entire range for a medium size in half pot, 2/3 pot, something like that. The reason for this is, if you didn't guess, we've got a bunch of top sets here. 16% of our range have just flopped the nuts. Villain on the button has basically never flopped the nuts. A lot of these other numbers are pretty similar. Ignore the colors, it's just the numbers here. Villain has, we've only got 10% of draws. Villain's got twice as many draws, but some of the other numbers are pretty similar. That just allows us to range bet for a medium size half pot, 2/3, something like that. As long as we can recognize these boards, they're pretty easy to spot. So what we're interested in then is what happens after we have bet our entire range. We get raised. Should be pretty straightforward here. We're just going to get it in. Obviously the the bot is calling sometimes. Very infrequent calls. We can just simplify it, getting it all in with a hand that's as strong as this. Again, in the knowledge that villain is rarely gonna have top set. Again, we don't need to think about what we're gonna do. We're gonna half pot and then see what villain does. Okay, this time we are under a bit of pressure. I think we just fold this. Okay, pocket pairs with straight draws are 100% fold. This is what we're interested in, is these polarized outcomes where we're going to do something a lot of the time. We can take that away. Pocket pair with straight draw, we are going to fold. Okay, so this might look like a great card for us, but in general, after we bet and get called, the ace is not a great card for us on the turn. Notice the sizing is important. We're going to downsize to 1/3 from 1/2 on the flop. I guess we're going to check this. I would be looking for a club. Okay, so we actually 1/3 pots, but as you can see here again, pocket pair with a straight draw is very rarely bet, so I'm just going to go on to the next hand. So we're coming up with this hand class a lot. The bot often does that, just tests us on the same hand class time and time again. Okay, so this time we do have the flush draw, and we're going to bet it. And notice that the sizing this time is half pot. The straight came, but the board did not pair. When the board pairs, we can downsize to 1/3 pot. The straight comes, we stay with a half pot sizing. And this time we've picked up the flush draw instead of the straight draw. Again, it's polarized. That is a good one to take away. Okay, so now we have got very close to the bottom of our range. Not very close. We have got the bottom of our range, which would incline us to bet. We've got a missed flush draw, which would incline us to check. We've got a missed straight draw, which would incline us to check, although that's at the bottom, the non-obvious straight draw. I think we're just going to give up on this one. Yeah, if we don't give up, we can jam. 3rd pot is a mistake. Again, very polarized. If we get to this spot with the pocket pair, we're just going to check, and that's a lot of very useful information in quite a short period of time.